All right, so it's actually Tuesday morning at 12 a.m. I got a call over at KEHE with a Freightliner. It's got a check engine light going on, and the customer wants to see if we can do a force regen on it just to get them going so he can get it back to Jersey. But if it's an electrical issue, it's a check engine light. He's in D rate, and it's got a check engine light. So until I can put my computer on it, he says it's a Detroit. Oh, excuse me, man. That burp just came out of nowhere. It's a Detroit 2021, so it's a pretty new truck. In D rate and check engine light. So the customer wants me to keep them updated. If it's something electrical, they'll have to figure something else out. I'm not going to be able to fix that. It could be a NOx sensor signal, inlet NOx sensor signal, or it might even be, depending on what it looks like on the dashboard, if there's a 5246 regulatory fault ignored, that you have to force regen, because that code usually means that it didn't get enough regen time. So, but right where you saw the blinking light, I got my new tripod on, so I think you can see above the steering wheel now. I got it adjusted, thinking you might be able to see it. Right where this blinking light is where we're going to turn into. So I made about a mile. I started this video about a mile back, or a mile and a half. So some say they like to ride along. Oh, hang on, I got a call. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. All right, so I just pulled in here. Between the heat out here, and I don't even have my air conditioner up high at all. But it's fogging up my windows still. So this truck's got really good AC, so I can't put it all the way down, but I mean, because it's nighttime, I don't really need it all the way down. So anyway, so we're going to check this truck out, see what the deal is, see what kind of codes he's got. I'll put it on the computer, and we'll just go from there. So we'll just roll in here now. We're looking for 22141 Freightliner. 22141 Freightliner. That's an international. No, it ain't gonna be him. What's this AD? That's not it. 48. Alright. That's JB Hunt. 1454. That's not it either. It's JB Hunt. What's this guy doing? Looks like he's getting out of his truck. It's not going to be him in it, Doc, I don't think. Nope. Okay. There was a truck with hazards on. This is a one-way, so I have to go this way no matter what. That's 18. It's not it. It's a 5-digit number. So there's a truck over there, down over here. He's got his hazard on, so hopefully I didn't pass the truck here. And we're going to check this one out and see maybe if he's broke down here in the exit lane, and we'll go from there. See what we got. Like I said, if it's electrical or whatever, or any kind of after treatment problem, DEF doser or anything like that, we're not going to be able to fix that. I have a feeling this isn't going to be this guy here. So let me get the number. I can't remember the number that well. 22141. So hopefully my lens won't fog up on y'all, but if it does, it'll. Damn, he knocked that sign back. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to yell in there. And it my sound might be a little bit louder. There it is. 22. See, I need to. Well, it's still one way, so I still have to go that way to get to him. I can't be going down this one way here. They might get mad. So we're in Northeast Maryland, and we're gonna check this truck out and see what's going on with it. We're gonna look on the dash first before I pull out my computer, just to see what's going on with it. Get my phone. me turn this down a little bit because it's going to be right next to you. Y'all might want, because if this phone rings, it's going to be loud. I got to keep it in my right pocket. If I put it on the side of my belt, I won't be able to hear it while I'm out here. So, get my headset. Oops, and let's get going. Let's see what we got. So,
What's going on, man?
what's up, man? What's going on? I had a feeling it was you, but I know it's one way.
Yeah, I flashed the lights.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, trying to get your attention.
So what do you got going on here? It's a smart Freightliner, engine protect, performance shutdown, park regen required, see diagnostic menu. Okay, did you even attempt to try to put it in regen or no?
Yeah, I did. It wouldn't allow it.
It wouldn't allow it?
Yeah, it wouldn't.
Okay. All right, let me get my computer and I'll force it. If you want to sit in the passenger side. Yeah, is that door unlocked?
I believe so.
Well, it's unlocked now. Yep, there we go. Okay, let me get my computer and we'll start it up and see. So. All right, so it's calling for a regen. But he said he tried to do it. Now, when you try to do it from the dash, you have to park it for one. And then when you pull out your buttons, there's a sequence you have to go, or it won't recognize that it's in neutral. So he might have just tried to hit the button and it didn't work. But I'm sure if I do the sequence, I might even have to do it. Sometimes you have to do it even with the computer. But if you don't do the sequence, which is, and get ready for this, pull both buttons, park the truck, pull both buttons out. All right, push the park button in, pull the park button out, step on the brake, put it in drive, take it out of drive, let up off the brake, and tap the brake again. And now usually, the truck will usually recognize that it's in neutral, and then you should be able to do it most of the time. And from the dash when it calls for it. It has to call for it on the dash. So, but I want to put it on the computer to make sure the make sure it burns. It's got to burn between 900 and 1100 degrees. Anything under that, 600, 700, it's not going to burn, and then it has to be towed to a dealer. So let's put this on the computer, find out what we got going on, which I already know, but I just want to make sure. There we go. And get this all here. Do you have an extra outlet there?
No, you got this one.
Okay, cool. It's probably gonna get up on its heat here eventually anyway, so. Cause I got the Freightliner, some of the last Freightliner I had here, I did a regen, I left my computer on the floor there. Oh man, I picked up that computer. I'm surprised I didn't burn the computer up. So, all right, so we're gonna plug this in like this and get like this. And, come on. Oh, I got it backwards. Good. There we go. And then we'll plug in the power because this will take 35, maybe 45 minutes, depending. So we're gonna find out here. I'm not telling myself I'm filming. Okay.
Seen the camera?
Oh, did you? Okay. Forgot my freaking glasses, man. It's booting up. I'll get my glasses. My reading glasses. All right. Ever tell you it sucks getting old? All right. So it looks like we might be all right. I don't want to say anything early. All right. So it's a Detroit. Sure it is a Detroit. Yeah, Detroit. You told me that on the phone, but sometimes You can get bad information. Oh, I gotta stop recording if the music's on there. Come on. I don't want to get a copyright.
What was that?
The music started playing. I was getting ready to stop the video because I don't want to get a copyright. Oh. All right. As soon as I get it all booted up, I'll be able to start the truck because it's in shutdown. It'll just shut off for me in 4 minutes, or 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 10 seconds.
Yeah, I think you get 120 seconds. I kept overriding.
Was it
I was
120?
parked at the door, but since they needed the door,
Yeah.
I was able to override the engine for like a few, just
Right.
to bring it around here.
That's cool. Detroit's usually quicker to boot up than this. He's got a new computer coming. This one here is just getting too small for these programs anymore. Okay, see what this code's going to be. Just thinking. Has an exhaust gas for circulation mass, flow rate, EGR target flow. All right. Body controller doesn't mean anything. Come on. Calibration, DSC absorption rates. All right, so we're going to go ahead and absorption rate. There we go. Absorption rate's very high. DPF HC absorption rate is very high. So we're going to go ahead and put this in. We're going to put this in regen because it needs a regen. So go service routine, and then why is this like this? Why is this like this? And DPF system. All right, which one here? What the hell's going on here? Let me try to do this. X these off. I wasn't even in a DPF system. Anyway, I gotta close the door for a minute. Okay. All right, so we're gonna start this truck up and we're gonna put it in regen. See, both buttons out. Yeah. Let's see if it'll start. No, I'll have to do it. Oh, okay, it's gonna allow me to do it. I'll have to do it. And it's in regen right now. Alright, so we're gonna let that regen. I'm not gonna stay on the video once it gets done because it's gonna take 35 to 45 minutes. It has a high absorption rate. So we're going to just let it go. It could maybe take an hour, but Detroit's are anywhere between 35 and 45 minutes. I keep track of time on my force regen, so I can average out how long it's going to take to do one. Cummins is the longest. So I mean, the Detroit can be at an hour, but on Freightliners with Detroits, it has to satisfy. The regen has to be satisfied for the ECM. So the ECM, like I said, you don't know when to kick out. It'll actually kick out when it's done, go back to regular idle. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure the temps go higher, it burns. I'll show you the temps before I get off here. And then I'll get back on when it's over. this here is the temperatures. They got to burn 900 to 1100 degrees. So in probably about 10 minutes, this needs to get over 600. If it doesn't meet the requirement, it'll kick off automatically, and it's probably went too far. So we'll see what happens. Right now it's at 509, 516. This one also has to get up there. That's a DPF outlet temperature, and then your dock temperature. Both of them's got to get up to 9 to 1100 degrees for it to burn, and hopefully that's going to take the absorption rate down, and those codes will go inactive. Okay, so that's going to do it for right now. I'll see you back here later on. Appreciate y'all watching. All right, so the regen just completed. So we're going to see what if it took care of the absorption rate problem. All right, so yep, so your check engine lights are off. That's a maintenance light. I'll clear that out. So let's see what the other two. Okay, EGR target error. All right, it might have to go back. It's got a body control out of calibration. That's nothing that has to do with the after treatment or anything. So we just clear the codes out. Everything went very high. The absorption rate went inactive. All right, so just clear the codes out. All right, so your maintenance light's off. All right, I'll let the owner know that it still has the EGR target flow error, even though it did go inactive, but it's at a permanent status. So I don't know if they're going to just want to let it go that way until it happens again, see what happens, or if they want to take it in, because this truck only got 1,600 miles on it, right? Yeah. So they might decide, might want to take it in to the dealer and have them, because this is under warranty, to see if they can figure out why there's a problem with the target flow for the EGR. But everything's out, so you'll be good to go. If anything, if it happens, the check engine lights or anything, definitely come back on. Then definitely tell you coming in, you know, because you guys lease the truck, right? Yeah. So tell your leasing company to what's going on. But I'm gonna let him know, and then he can decide what he wants to do about the EGR issue. I thought that might go inactive with the absorption rate, but it didn't. So it might have an issue there. It really shouldn't. Such a new truck. Yeah, it's a brand new truck. Yeah, I mean. Yeah, I don't know. So, but these smart run Freightliners, I mean, when they first came out, I had one that all the malfunctions. 85 miles. They just picked it up from the leasing company, got it to the yard, and everything was just flashing. And I was like, yeah, it's got had some type of chassis issue or something like that, or the controller or something. So they had to tow that back. So, all right. Yeah, you can unplug that. Okay, so that looks like that takes care of the problem, guys. So wrap up my stuff and let the driver get on back to Jersey. I think he said Jersey. Oh, of course this has to tangle. Nothing ever tangles unless I'm doing a video. I'll wrap this up. What the heck is that? Oh, damn, you can hear it through, yeah, you can hear it. Damn, this truck's even got Bluetooth? Yeah. Wow. Back in my day, you had to have an extension speaker for if you wanted Bluetooth. That was our Bluetooth back then. Okay, man, you go ahead and take off. I got to put my stuff away. So you good to go? If you do get another maintenance light on, definitely pursue it. But like I said, I'm going to let the leasing company know. All right, yep, have a good night. All right, so that's it. I took care of that issue for now. The absorption rate on these smart run Freightliners, the seal level was fine. Let me put this down. I was checking out my last road call video while I was waiting for the regen to get done. So the seal level wasn't high. It's these new smart run Freightliners, they seem when they get a high absorption rate, it seems like you have to do a regen. There's one for the knock sensor dew point, apparently, I guess when it gets when the dew point gets high, it does. I had one a long time ago. I put it in regen. It did a 10-minute or 15-minute regen, and once the dew point went down, it actually stopped the regen, and everything was fine. Check engine lights went out and everything. So anyway, so this one here, like I said, the absorption rate was high, and usually a regen will take care of it. As for the EGR flow, not really sure what's going on with that, especially being a new truck. Shouldn't have a flow temp issue already, but it doesn't matter if you have an old truck or a brand new truck. The new trucks have just as much problems as the older trucks sometimes. But I'm talking about the older trucks with just the after treatment, no DEF on it, they seem to have been a little bit more dependable than before they added the DEF. Before they added the DEF systems on this thing. Late 2008 is when they came out with the diesel burn after treatment systems only. And before they had that with the Detroits, the only thing you really had to worry about was fuel injectors or something like that. So anyway, so that's going to do it for this road call. I'm just going to pull up so he can go around me. I got to call the company, let them know that he's up and running again, and tell them about the EGR issue, and they'll decide what they want to do. It's almost, well, it is a brand new truck. It's got 1,500 miles, 1,591 miles on it, and it was already had a high absorption rate for some reason. So they'll probably end up maybe taking it back to a dealer and let them check it out, see what's going on. So okay, so that's going to do it for tonight. I appreciate y'all watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one.